Alright guys, Peepzdude, Peepzdude Detectives here. Alright. Today we have, instead of more like a new thing, it's more like a aging, can't really even explain it. Okay, well, I'm just gonna say it anyway. It's an aging hard drive, okay? It's about 5, maybe even 6 years old. As you can see here, 160 gigabytes. Trying to use this other screen. 7,200 RPMs a minute, and obviously, with a SATA connection, you only get about 3 gigabits per second. Which I know what you're thinking, like, huh? Why in the heck would Nick ever think of using, or even talking about, an old hard drive? Well, folks, I'm here to tell you today that you might not be bad off with the old hard drive just for a boot drive. Nothing else, just for a boot drive. Number one, they come in low capacities, and the lower this capacity of this hard drive is, the faster it's going to boot, because less things are on it. I mean, I've cleared this whole thing. I took it into my gaming PC and I basically cleaned it all out. So there's nothing in here except, well, nothing. I'm just gonna show you. Here's like the processing board. Got your, oh, what the heck is that thing? You have your Infine on chip and a couple other companies. Hold on. Okay, doesn't really say. But yep, you have your Infine chip. This is actually what, I mean, this thing actually has a turbo mode. I mean, it says that, you know, it can run at 3 gigabits per second, because that is the lowest that it can run at. It can actually run at 3.5, 4 gigabits per second if you put this bad boy in turbo mode, which you'd have to have a specific motherboard to do it with, and I'm not going to go into the details of what motherboard you need. So we're just going to keep continuing. Back to what I was saying about the smaller the hard drive is, memory-wise, the more that it is, the faster that it's going to boot. So I know that there are SSDs on the market that, you know, run at crazy fast boot speeds. I mean just like that. I mean just a snap, and your PC's booted. Well, I ran a test bench. I can't really show you the results because I don't have my actual camera. I'm just using a laptop camera. But I did run a test. I have two of the same identical gaming PCs. I have one running. I have this one running on a 3770K, and I also have then I have my actual hard drive, which is actually an SSD, but it's a high-end SSD. So it's about here. I think it's like 120. And I already knew that the SSD was going to be slower, but, I mean, not slower, but faster. But this loaded about maybe 5, I can't remember the result. I think it was like 5.6 seconds slower than what the SSD was. And so you might not be bad off buying one of these. I mean, just go out, buy an old computer, maybe about, you know, something with like Vista, you know, maybe something with like an Athlon AMD 64, and, you know, you can get like a capacity like this. And I'm telling you, you're not all that bad off with one of these for a boot drive. Just don't put anything on it, because then that will decrease the performance. You know, it has your, I can't even get to it. It has your quad pin SATA port, and over here I have no idea what the heck this port is. I've never heard of it before. Yeah, I never heard of it before. So yeah, there you have it. There is your alternate boot drive options. This is Peepzdude Tech Tips. Please subscribe, comment, and like if you wish. Thank you.